We are recording with Trystin Nance. Hello, Mr. Nance. How are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you doing today?
Well, thank you for joining me here on Bodylynx. As I had mentioned before, I love to get the backstory of people and let folks know like how you actually arrived on stage, what got you interested in doing such a crazy thing, because it's not a normal sport at all. Of all the things you could have done, you picked.
Right.
So what made you pick, or how did you get there? How did you get there?
So it's actually kind of a long story. So my dad has always been to the gym in the morning. So we go at like 4:35 a.m. usually Monday through Friday. So whenever I was in high school, I was like, okay, playing soccer, but I'm little. I'm like 140. A little dude out there, freshman year. So come sophomore year, I'm like, okay, I need to put on some weight. I got younger siblings. Me and my dad don't get to do too much anymore. You know how it is whenever you're growing up. So I was like, all right, Dad, will you get me a gym membership? At first, he's like, nah, you got to start waking up and you got to show me that you're actually going to go.
Right.
Because, my dad, he wasn't going to wake me up. So, building that discipline and stuff like that. So, of course, like the first week, I was pretty consistent. That second week, whenever you start hitting them 4:30 a.m.s, you know how it is. Whenever you're young, you want to stay up and do all that and whatnot. So it took me a while, but then eventually, I was consistent enough to where he gave me my own gym membership.
All right.
And then just for the next couple of years, going in the gym, being consistent, and just doing what I needed to do, it was super hard to actually put on a whole bunch of weight being a soccer player.
Oh yeah, you're running it off every day.
Yeah, we're running like 4 to 6 miles every day.
Forget it.
I played in college too. So kind of after college is kind of where I really got serious. Moved back home my second year of college, living with my dad again, going to the gym with him consistently in the morning. COVID hit. We only had one gym in St. Louis that was open.
Oh wow.
So
I was there.
Yeah, we had one gym. So everybody was at the gym and whatnot. And that's where I ran into my first coach. So Hugh Wilson, he's the owner of Rock Body Academy.
Okay.
He just seen me in there consistently and he was like, hey, I think you should do this. And I was like, well, I ain't doing nothing else. So let me go ahead. And then ever since then, I've just been competing. And that was about 3 years ago. So
awesome. So now that you have that discipline, like you said, I just get up, I roll out of bed, I go to the gym and things like that. How has that transitioned to like your normal life? Do you see that you can also structure that a little bit better too? Has it helped you at all?
Yes and no, because okay. I find myself wanting to do everything that I have to do before noon. So I'm up so early. It's like, okay, whenever I need my work done, like give me all the work in the morning and I'll do it. But once like 2 or 3-ish hits, I'm like, oh God, I'm ready to start winding down. Give me some dinner, get under a blanket.
I understand. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, the discipline though, yeah, I mean, getting up and doing something that, you don't necessarily want to do every day has been pretty positive. I mean, because people don't want to go to work, but do it anyway. So it's kind of the same thing.
Gotcha. All right. So you started competing and then, all right. So what have you done with your newfound status, sir? Or what do you plan on doing with your newfound status? Oh, let's put it that way.
I want to get on stage with Dr. J.
All right.
So I've been on stage with him once down in Florida, and him and I believe his name is Jamal. I only know him by his Instagram handle, Carolina Muscle. He won the Yorton.
Right.
So them two, I want to get on stage with them. So probably Yorton and Mr. America.
Yes. Okay.
But we'll see. Things change. If I'm looking little, I ain't gonna get up there and just get smoked.
If I'm looking little. Listen, you gotta come to be your best you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what looking little means to you, but but you have to also, remember that you're also competing against yourself. Okay, so if you're gonna not do it just because, oh, that guy might be bigger, there might always be a guy that's bigger than you. but he might be bigger, but not as defined.
Yeah.
Right? Or he might not pose as well as you. He might not bring the same attitude that you bring, you know, because some people, rarely, but some people can just walk out on stage and it's like, okay, they're number one, right? But especially going up against, you know, your Yorton pros, then it's going to be they're everything. They're going to, you know, if you twitch your eye the wrong way, no, I'm kidding. But seriously, it's going to be that close, you know? So it's if somebody's having an off day, you know, whatever happened, it could happen. So I just don't want you to talk yourself out of it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, maybe it's better to say I got a look that I want to achieve in order to get on those stages.
I hear that.
So, because I know that ain't nobody else taking any days off, so I already know it ain't just gonna be a walk in the park.
Exactly. But that's something to strive for. That's amazing. So what did you learn along your journey while you were prepping for this show, for the last one that you did, or you might have done another one for all I know, but how did you do that?
So the one thing that I learned was, man, sometimes you got to figure it out. So I'm not a big vegetable person at all, but my coach has spinach, broccoli, all that stuff in my plan. So it was just a lot of trial and error, figuring out how I wanted to eat that stuff.
Right.
And I've come to the conclusion that just put them in a shake with some fruit and some aminos and I'm good to go. But any other way, oh my God, I'm just sitting there crying, eating the broccoli, like, oh, one at a time. Like, look, you gotta eat the broccoli first because you ain't gonna eat it if you wait.
It's like, if I crush it and put it in a shake, I can get through it. Very good. I'm so proud of you.
That was a big learn because, you know, a lot of people, well, I've struggled with, like, you know, staying on a diet because it's like, I eat chicken, but like this baked chicken is just terrible. So like learning new ways to cook stuff, learning all that type of stuff, seasoning, new, like all the above as far as diet transformation goes. That was what I learned.
Yes, I love it. It's so funny because like I haven't competed in seriously almost 20 years. So, okay. But a friend was talking at work and they were like, oh, you know, I want to, you know, I think I'm going to, you know, try bodybuilding. I was like, great. How many times do you eat a day? She was like, oh, I do like 3 times a day. I said, yeah, okay, no.
Right.
I said, that's cute. That's cute. But, no. Do you have a coach? You know, so I was like, do you have a coach? She's like, when I've been watching some stuff on the internet, I'm like, do you have a coach? See,
exactly.
You've already answered that one question wrong. So I'm gonna need you to. I'm like, there's online coaches that are very good. Okay, you could do that way. You don't have to have them, you know, physically there with you, but you need someone. I said, let's start with, like you just said, let's start with the food, okay? Because she happily said, I do at least 3 meals a day. Right? We're all laughing like, that's so cute. Yeah, no. No. And then we'll get into the other stuff, the working out. Yeah, you got a little, you're cute though. You're so adorable. She said 3. She probably said 3. Probably. I was like, you're scaring me right now. But what was I gonna ask you? So the other thing I always ask people is, if you could tell yourself or someone, a good friend, something about like this journey, or if there's some words that you would give someone else to encourage them along, what would you tell them?
Oh, some words to encourage them. It could be worse.
It could be worse?
Yeah, it could be worse.
That is true. You know what? That is true.
At the end of the day, you know, a lot of people, this is a pretty expensive sport. So, I mean, it could be worse. You could not be able to do this. You know, you could be in a worse situation. I mean, realistically, it's really not that bad. You just don't get to eat candy, fast food, and sweets, and all this other stuff. So, like, really, there really ain't nothing. Like, yeah, you're gonna be tired some days. Yeah, you're gonna be not feel great. But I mean, that comes with anything. So
All right.
it could always be worse.
Could always be worse. All right, we're gonna go with that. And it's true. Whenever I ever try to have like a down moment, like someone will just walk by me and something will happen and show me, like I'm in a good place, and I'd be like, okay, I have my 2 minutes, if that, to do the little me thing, and then boom, things like snap you out of it. So you're like, okay, I have nothing to complain about. They took it away from me. Well, I want to congratulate you, of course. I would also thank you for doing this. I would love to be able to follow your progress along of what you're doing next. I'm not sure if you saw the email, but we sent you earlier, I hope today, the ebook. Have you seen the ebook yet?
No, I haven't, but I'll go.
All right, so check your email because it's pretty cool. Must say so myself. We just wanted to do like a montage of everybody that was in the show.
Okay.
So of course you're in there, and we also doing little snippets of folks, for everybody that was in the show. Like, so, a spotlight picture on them. We just really want people to, get to know you, get to connect with you, understand that they can do it too, and maybe not as well as you, but they can do it in their own way, right? And like I, said probably in the 8,000 emails that you got from us, if you just learn to enjoy the journey too, because this whole process is like so all encompassing, you might sometimes like literally stop and forget, like, this is a cool thing. Like you said, like, to do this, you didn't have to do it, or it could be worse, so the fact that you're able to get up and able to go work out and able to train and able to eat and able to, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yep.
It's a lot.
Character building.
Yes, for sure. So you get up still every day at 4:30.
4 now.
4, a little bit earlier. Okay. All right. So just so you know, I'm in Jersey. So sometimes I get up at 4:30 for no apparent reason. I just wake up. I try to make myself go back to sleep. I'm not going to the gym, but I try. I'm like, why am I up so early? It's just, I wake up and it's like 4:27. Like, why? So just I'll be saying hello from a distance, okay?
I promise, once you start going in the morning, you will never go at any other time ever again.
When I go to the gym, I love mornings. Mornings are the best for me because then the rest of my day is like set. If I can just get my workout in the morning, then the rest of the day it's all good because I got that in. So that definitely brightens up your day for sure. But even on days that I'm not going to the gym, for some reason, I can tend to wake up at 4:30. It's like, why? Why am I up right now?
Yeah, I'm the same way, and then I'll just lay in bed for like another hour.
Try to, right?
Go back to sleep.
So cool. All right, sir, are there any other parting words that you'd like to tell people?
Nope.
I
don't got no cool quote or nothing to send the people off on.
You're cool all by yourself. That's all right. You don't have to have a cool quote. What you said was quote enough. That's fine. Appreciate you for doing this, taking the time to talk to me. I am, and I will reach out to you again. Like I said, I want to follow your journey, okay?
Okay, perfect.
All right, I'm going to stop recording right about here.